I'm just wondering if you've had a chance to like kind of check him out at all. Obviously, he is sort of positioning himself as a faithful Christian of the left, and
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether you think that might have any purchase. I think the last time we talked, you were like, "There's nothing that evangelical rightists hate more than leftist Christians." So maybe that's not a great sign.
Yeah.
But maybe there's another kind of maybe not the hard right evangelicals of the people he's going for. Maybe there's another demo. I don't know. Just what have you made of what he's been out there doing?
Oh yeah. I look. I mean, I think this idea that somebody who's sort of a mainline left-leaning Christian can appeal to evangelicals. No, evangelicals have been sort of taught from the cradle that mainline Christians are not even Christians at all, that they're a threat to Christianity. So the hardcore evangelical is really going to see that person not as an appealing alternative, but they're going to actually see them as a threat. However, not every Republican voter is a hardcore evangelical. That's still, the self-described white evangelical vote is what, 25% of the vote in any given election.
Yeah, probably a little higher in Texas, but yeah.
Yeah, higher in Texas. But there's still mainline Christians who vote Republican. There are a lot of people who are not particularly religious, or they don't really center their politics around their religion. And in that circumstance, I think he's got a lot of potential to reach some wavering individuals. I've been very impressed by the directness of the way in which he approaches. He does not use, in my experience, the far left buzzwords. He's very direct. He speaks a language that people can understand. He injects his faith into his work in a way that is relatable to an awful lot of people. It's very familiar to a lot of people who are themselves maybe not like the hardcore evangelical right-winger, but their faith matters to them an awful lot. So in that way, I think he actually presents a version of the Democratic Party that's a reflection of the way a lot of people live their lives. And look, could he beat Cornyn? No. Could he beat Ken Paxton? Maybe. Yeah.